My friends, there is a curious power in silence. In a world where noise is mistaken for substance, restraint can be the greatest strength. To withhold the trumpet of self-proclamation is not a denial of your work, but rather a declaration of its worth. We are tempted, often, to announce our dreams before they take form, to seek applause before we have danced. Yet, there is danger in this. Words once spoken lose their power to compel action. The moment you announce your intentions, they can become diluted by the approval or the criticism of others. The spark that drives you forward risks being smothered by the wind of others' opinions. You see, true strength is quiet. A seed does not shout to the soil about its growth. It simply grows. Roots stretch deep, hidden from sight, until one day a mighty tree stands where there was once nothing. Let your work be that tree. Let the fruit of your labor be your message. Do not misunderstand me. This is not to advocate secrecy, but wisdom. There is a profound difference between doing for the sake of being seen and doing for the sake of becoming. The world needs more doers and fewer announcers. Be the one who acts while others talk. Be the one who builds while others boast. And when the time comes, when your work is complete, let the world see it. Let them marvel, not because you told them what you would do, but because you quietly went and did it. There is no honor in hollow words, but there is endless honor in a fulfilled promise. Guard your dreams, not with words, but with effort. Protect your aspirations, not with boasting, but with diligence. In the end, what you do will echo louder than anything you could ever say. Let the silence of your effort be louder than the noise of empty promises. Let your life's work be the testimony that speaks for itself. Words are easy to say, but they lack the power to create real change. People are inspired and influenced more by what they see you do than by what they hear you say. Your actions serve as proof of your intentions and capabilities, making them far more impactful than any declaration. Instead of explaining your goals or intentions to others, focus on producing results. A completed project, a well-executed plan, or a meaningful accomplishment communicates your value far more effectively than verbal explanations. Your work should represent you without needing further justification. When you spend time telling others what you're doing, you risk distracting yourself from the actual task at hand. Broadcasting your intentions can dilute your focus. Instead, channel your energy into creating and completing, allowing the results to speak for themselves. Growth often happens in unseen places. A seed must germinate underground before it breaks through the soil and reaches for the sky. Similarly, your progress may not be immediately visible to others, but with patience and perseverance, it will flourish into something remarkable. Every effort you put in, even if unnoticed or unacknowledged, will eventually come to light. The impact of your work will reveal itself when the time is right. Trust in the process and resist the urge to announce your progress prematurely. When you share your dreams openly, they become vulnerable to criticism, doubt, or even sabotage. Keeping them private allows you to nurture them without external interference. Protecting your vision gives you the freedom to work on it unencumbered. Talking about what you want to achieve takes time and energy that could be used to move closer to your goals. By minimizing unnecessary conversations and focusing on action, you create tangible results instead of empty promises. Stillness and quiet provide the space to think, plan, and execute effectively. In silence, you can focus on your goals without distraction. It's in the quiet moments of effort that strength is built and accomplishments are forged. People respect outcomes, not intentions. Instead of convincing others of your capabilities through words, let the quality of your results serve as your testament. Achievements are undeniable proof of your dedication and skill. Conversations and declarations are fleeting, often forgotten with time. However, the effects of meaningful actions are long-lasting. When you prioritize action over words, you create a legacy that leaves a lasting impression. When you boast about your plans or accomplishments, you risk losing the internal drive that comes from quiet determination. Public validation can create a false sense of achievement, leaving you less motivated to do the hard work needed to truly succeed. Plans shared openly are vulnerable to scrutiny, sabotage, or unintended distractions. Keeping your intentions private protects them, allowing you to execute without interference or unnecessary judgment. When you talk about your ambitions loudly and often, you draw attention from others, which can lead to distractions, opinions, and even envy. Silence helps you stay focused on your path without unnecessary interruptions. Grand proclamations about future achievements can create pressure and set expectations that are hard to meet. Many people waste energy on words instead of actions, leaving their ambitions unfulfilled. Quiet determination, however, often leads to success. Greatness is built in private, through hard work and persistence. Once your efforts come to fruition, they will naturally shine in the public eye. The contrast between unseen preparation and visible success makes your achievements even more impactful. Your vision is fragile in its early stages, like a small flame easily extinguished. Protect it by nurturing it quietly, allowing discipline and focus to fuel it without the risk of external influences or discouragement. Intentions are intangible and often unreliable. Achievements, on the other hand, are solid and undeniable. By focusing on accomplishing your goals rather than talking about them, you build a reputation based on real, measurable success. When people don't know what you're working on, your success surprises and captivates them. The element of mystery adds to the impact of your accomplishments, making them more memorable and inspiring. Anyone can make promises, but not everyone can fulfill them. Delivering on your goals speaks volumes and builds trust, while unfulfilled promises only erode credibility. Commit yourself to actions that prove your worth. Talking too much about your plans creates mental clutter and external distractions, pulling you away from the work that matters. Silence helps maintain clarity and focus, allowing you to stay aligned with your priorities. True greatness often develops quietly, without the need for fanfare. Like roots spreading deep into the soil, significant progress happens below the surface before it becomes visible to the world. When you keep your efforts private, you create curiosity and anticipation in others. The lack of constant updates makes your eventual success more impactful, as people are intrigued by what you've been working on. When you work in private, you're free from external judgment, allowing you to experiment and innovate without fear of criticism. This freedom fosters creativity and helps you achieve your best results. All great achievements start small. Just as a spark quietly ignites a flame, your initial efforts may seem insignificant, but with persistence they can grow into something extraordinary. Doubt thrives when plans are discussed without action to back them up. Taking action silences doubt, both in yourself and in others. By proving your commitment and capability, sharing your dreams prematurely can expose them to criticism or negativity, potentially discouraging you. Keeping them private allows you to nurture them until they're strong enough to withstand external pressures. Constantly talking about your goals or achievements can make them seem less significant. Genuine success doesn't need to be advertised, it naturally commands respect and admiration. Your life's impact is shaped by what you do, not what you say. Living out your purpose and achieving your goals creates a story that others can see and be inspired by without the need for constant narration. There's a quiet dignity in working hard without seeking attention. When your efforts are complete, You can reveal them with pride, knowing they are the result of true dedication. By keeping your plans to yourself, you maintain control over your narrative. Revealing too much too soon can invite criticism or even competition, weakening your position. Silence ensures you stay in control. When you speak openly about your plans, you invite unsolicited advice, criticism, or even sabotage. Silence creates a protective barrier that allows you to focus without external interference. Wise individuals know the value of discretion and focus their energy on action, not on making noise. On the other hand, those who lack wisdom often seek attention through words rather than results. Announcing your plans can create a false sense of accomplishment, reducing your motivation to see them through. Keep your drive strong by channeling your energy into execution, not proclamation. There's no need to tell people what you're working on when your achievements will eventually make it clear. Progress speaks for itself and carries more weight than any verbal declaration. Architects focus on designing and building, not on showcasing incomplete plans. Similarly, concentrate on executing your goals instead of seeking attention for unfinished work. The final result will be far more impressive. Humility during the process keeps you grounded and focused, while pride in your finished work is well deserved. Avoid boasting about your efforts until they've led to tangible success. Confidence doesn't need constant validation. Just as a lion's presence commands respect without words, your work and achievements will naturally garner admiration without the need for self-promotion. Every moment spent talking about your goals is a moment that could have been used to work toward them. Redirect that energy into action to accelerate your progress. Discipline requires focus, and focus thrives in silence. A disciplined mind doesn't seek validation or distraction through unnecessary words. It stays committed to the task at hand. Artists are remembered for their masterpieces, not for the steps they took to create them. Similarly, focus on completing your goals rather than narrating the process, as the final result is what truly matters. Words lose their power when they are spoken without substance. If you have nothing concrete to share, it's better to remain silent. Let your actions be the proof of your progress, and only speak when you can offer something of value. A true work of art or achievement doesn't need excessive explanation. The final product should convey the message and emotion, allowing others to interpret it and recognize the effort that went into it. Let your results do the talking for you. Each time you boast about your progress, you spend energy that could be better used on furthering your work. Boasting distracts you from the real task at hand and delays the building of a solid foundation for success. Ambition doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. Quietly pursuing your goals with determination and focus is often the most effective strategy. It allows you to maintain a steady course, unhindered by distractions or the opinions of others. Sharing your plans too early can create external pressure, misdirection, or criticism, which can cause your efforts to falter. Keeping plans private allows you to build them without undue influence, leading to greater success in the end. When you remain silent about your intentions, you prevent others from controlling how your journey is perceived. You retain power over your narrative, allowing your actions and results to define you rather than the assumptions of others. When you work quietly, your success comes as a surprise to others, creating a greater impact. People are more impressed when results are unexpected, and the element of surprise amplifies the achievement. The most confident individuals are those who quietly work toward their goals without seeking constant validation. Confidence builds when you rely on your own actions and results, rather than on the approval or attention of others. When you focus on external approval, you become distracted from your true purpose. Seek fulfillment in the process of your work and in the achievement of your goals, not in how others perceive or validate them. Your dreams are deeply personal and precious, especially in the early stages. Speaking them out loud too soon can expose them to criticism, doubt, and even ridicule. Protect them in silence until they are strong enough to withstand external opinions. Boasting about your achievements or future plans can create unrealistic expectations, both for yourself and others. If you fail to meet them, you risk damage to your reputation. Quietly pursuing your goals minimizes the risk of disappointment and failure. When you don't reveal everything at once, you create curiosity and anticipation in others. This mystery keeps people intrigued, eager to see what you'll achieve next. It helps to build momentum as people will become invested in the outcome. When you keep a goal to yourself, it remains protected from judgment, doubt, or negativity. It can grow stronger as you nurture it quietly, with full focus, before it's revealed to the world. Announcements are empty without follow-through. Rather than telling others about your goals or dreams, focus on taking consistent action to bring them to life. Your actions will ultimately carry more weight than any proclamation you could make. Rather than talking about the plans you have in mind, focus on creating something tangible. Let others see what you've already accomplished rather than listening to what you intend to do. Your finished work will speak volumes. When you keep your work under wraps, you allow the curiosity of others to grow. When the time is right, reveal your results, and they will be far more impressive because people have been wondering about them. The initial stages of any great project are built quietly, often unseen by others. These early efforts, though hidden, form the solid base for all that comes after. Avoid distractions during this time to ensure a strong, lasting foundation. Words are easy and inexpensive to produce, but actions require effort, focus, and commitment. When you commit to actions over words, you demonstrate your true value. Achievements, not speeches, are what leave a lasting impact. A storm that begins quietly grows in intensity and power. Similarly, when you work quietly and steadily, your eventual success can have a tremendous impact. The quietest efforts can often produce the most powerful results. The process of planting may be humble and unnoticed, but the fruit that grows from it speaks for itself. Focus on the results you produce, and let those who see your success appreciate the effort that went into it, without needing to see every step. Your actions and accomplishments define you far more than words do. When you focus on producing high-quality work, it establishes your reputation, while excessive talking often leads to confusion or skepticism. When success comes out of nowhere, it has a greater impact and is more memorable. Keeping your efforts private builds anticipation, making the final outcome even more impressive and rewarding. When you avoid unnecessary distractions and conversations, you can maintain a clear focus on your goals. Silence allows you to concentrate fully on what matters, leading to better results. Promises are easy to make but often difficult to keep. Instead of talking about what you'll do, focus on achieving small victories and milestones that tell a story of progress. In moments of quiet, words travel farther. The most impactful messages are often delivered in hushed tones, while loud voices can be drowned out or ignored. Let your actions speak volumes in their own time. Much of what we do to reach our goals happens behind the scenes. When you put in invisible effort, it often culminates in a visible and impressive result that leaves people in awe. The real impact comes from doing, not from talking about doing. Focus on the work itself rather than seeking validation for your intentions. The most meaningful actions are those that don't need an announcement to be recognized. A journey that's not constantly scrutinized allows you to make steady progress without pressure. When the time is right, your arrival will be memorable and impactful, without the noise and distraction of constant announcements. Not everything you do needs to be broadcasted. Focus only on the information that will help you achieve your goals and keep the rest private. It's more impactful to show the results than to explain the process. Let your results do the talking instead of seeking attention through words. The most impressive achievements are those that don't need constant validation or explanation to be appreciated.